Greetings and salutations. Tentacle Doodads ahoy, and I'm not feeling too well at the moment. You may hear it, you may not. But yes, welcome to God of War and the Peanut Gallery made up of StarprincessHLC, Sirot and Yeozwah, and now gone from the 5 to 10 second club to the silent club. Ah well. Say hi, folks.
They took away my ears.
Well, that's what
I'm blind!
Well, that's what you get for calling me old.
But it's true.
Older, sir. Older.
It's not my fault I was born about 20 years after you.
I'm going to hold you to that. I say, yes, it is.
Depending on what religion people follow, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. I got lost.
Well, the only mythology we really need to care about here is the Norse kind.
I'm pretty sure in that case it is your fault.
Sir.
Yeah, probably.
Save your neat things upon all who trespass.
No, I want to read that. Read that.
What does it say?
Yes, sir. Death to the Raven God, Lord of the Hang.
Apparently somebody doesn't like you here.
I'm sorry, that LP hasn't even gone up yet. Admittedly, if it's I'm not sure whether it's go live, but if it goes live past Halloween, better.
Father, she is here.
I mean, it did just say death to the Raven
again.
God. So.
I knew
Yeah.
you were dead.
And you're a raven.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring
Nevermore.
the head back to life?
I'm
God
not
is
sure I
debatable.
understand what... Wait,
I mean, when we're doing the
Where did you get
Smallsies
those?
God.
the
That's
arrows.
true.
Give them to me,
Ralph's will
now.
fall on Omnius
They
as
were a
he
gift.
dies.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand?
Oh, now what's he going to shoot
Do you
at people?
understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
Clearly she
It's
doesn't
all I
like
ask.
kissing.
Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore.
They weren't mistletoe. They were ivy arrows.
Now,
Who gave them to us
what's
in the
this
first
about
place?
a head?
Sindri,
Sindri.
after we saved him from the
Do you have
Durgan.
any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
He was hanging
Don't
out with a guy
worry.
called Agrippa.
Take him to the table.
Don't worry, the witch is very good.
One moment.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing shady going on there whatsoever.
Not at all.
Next she's going to hand us a bag of beans.
Okay.
They're all money lords.
Okay, I was just checking and...
Himmelen. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look.
So they tell us there are other
Well,
witches and we need to seal the
Thankfully,
tower.
his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact.
But we don't have a magic gun.
We need to
Nice
find
clean
the 7
cut.
sages.
Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go.
Daniel
I mean
got there
it.
before us.
Yeah,
God, Agrippa doesn't shut up.
that too. Granted, neither does this guy.
Hot, hot, hot!
That's enough.
This guy we want talking.
I got a
It
mouthful of
works.
maggots.
Let me see him.
Mouth
Amir?
full of maggots.
You there?
Yes.
That's like a grand
Good.
old time to me.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
We hadn't
Freya?
seen her
The
be called
goddess
Freya
Freya?
yet, had
You
we?
didn't know either?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
Sorry.
just
When word
checking.
gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are
So
God.
that's why you didn't want the
Leader of the
mistletoe.
banner, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But
Now.
You're welcome.
why did you do that?
Great, now this really is
cannot trust her.
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
Oi, lad.
But she's helped
My
us
nose
a lot.
itches. Could you give it a scratch?
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left
There's
in Midgard
great.
who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him.
Bit
but
chatty, though.
Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
They
What else is he gonna do? What else is he gonna do? He's ahead.
That's true. He talks a little bit less in the second game, though. Although a little bit less is very subjective.
I am here. Oh, I think
Why does it feel like we're only just started with this game?
technically not put into it.
I'm just seeing all the stuff that's still like, you have this to do, and this to do, and this to do, and this to do.
Goddamn mini quests.
So, Mimir,
Which Raven may or may not do off screen.
No. Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
The boasting of a god.
When he rolls like this, he's
Everyone has
rolling
a
right
weakness.
over the head.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical
I guess it
or
doesn't
magical.
hurt.
you just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it
All it
involved
hurts worse than the torture.
a spell?
Well, not as
Mimir?
bad as the torture.
Parts of my brain must still be coming back
It's like
to
I've
life.
been through Hades
Just
how
need a
many
moment to
fucking
finish
times?
waking up.
And they still
Yeah, he wouldn't have gone through
40
Hades.
He ran into Zagreus.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a
Few
horn on
times,
a
that is-
platform
hey,
at the
hey.
middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
You need that alchemist for something.
This is
I'm
the
doing
greatest.
for
Like,
you.
you're in the wrong game.
If you're smart, you'll find him.
Are we gonna fight? Not if we don't have to.
I let my anger get to my head multiple times, and look where it got me.
This isn't how you want to get
I
ahead
put
in
my
life.
lips to the horn.
Despite all my rage, I'm just a head in a cave.
In this case, he's a head on a butt.
I'm not sure which is worse.
I don't want to know how badly Kratos' farts are.
I mean, knowing his diet, rancid.
That's the thing. You don't see him eat anything in this game.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. Seen as the world's serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber. He was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway.
That statue can't be good for digestion.
Worse than the thought of lumps of
Oh,
solid
it'll be very
stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only
I don't
concern
know.
is your
They
kind.
there are a lot of species of bird that will actually purposefully swallow rock to put it in their
Wish
gullet
me
and
luck.
such to help them grind up certain types of food.
Even dinosaurs have evidence in their fossils that do the same thing.
Yep. So, I mean, that statue was stone, so she's doing the exact same thing.
Okay.
Do you think the world serpent will turn into a bird?
This is a Digimon.
It would explain the blue jay. That's all I'm saying.
I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right.
Man, I wish I could speak whale.
You need to learn how to speak British.
I'd rather learn whale.
Sorry about this, folks. I am just messing with volume control at the moment. Okay, put that back to tops. Gotta drop it just a little.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First,
It's
we need
just
to
a
learn the
equivalent
travel
of a
rune that
snoop
opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special
I can see up your nose.
Correct.
Studious
Except the
Maximus.
giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do
You
the
got
job.
a hooker right
You ever heard
there.
Of a magic
You ever hear of
chisel opens that
tweezers?
gate.
You got a
Luckily,
forest
I know
in
where it
there.
is, and it's
Literally a forest.
He looks kind of mad for a moment.
It's a pine
Now that,
trees.
You thought I said
Kind
you
of
were friends
impressive
of
in its
Odin.
own way.
You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Onward to boat.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily,
Merrily,
merrily.
merrily, merrily,
Life
merrily,
is but a
merrily,
dream.
merrily, 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 merrily. Raven's about to scream.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now.
You know, he just needs a few more heads on his butt and he can have them doing that in chorus. And in a round.
See, my first thought would be the grinning ghost song from the Haunted Mansion ride.
Which way to the chisel?
Boat under the bridge. Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
We can beach over here.
Hello?
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 It's just weren't hearing you for a while. Were you speaking or just very quiet?
There was a story going on there.
We were invested.
Yes.
We may not be able to hear it, but we can see when there's an important story being told on a boat.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace. Yet her
Mayor, why does it
remains
look like
lie
you're
in
practicing
pieces.
kissing?
I beg of you, make my Gulvig
Because
whole
he's a
again.
kiss ass. What else?
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can
Yeah,
reunite you with those you've lost.
He has precious little
Really?
to do back there.
How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child.
I am going to practice
Rest
my
assured,
whistling.
Her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child.
I shall count every grain of sand on this beach. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh wait, I messed up. I'll start again. 1.
You should convince Opus on to come and do him sand on a beach. He'd do it.
He would.
You know how that would go. I think we all know exactly how that would go. Hunter would take the opportunity to break out the I Can Only Count to 4 song.
1, I can count 1, 2, I can 4, I can only count 5.
Well, the Browns would keep Opus on busy.
You come back. I mean, the group takes a break, leaves Opus on there for a minute. They come back, and Opus on has hundreds and hundreds of little piles of 4 grains of sand.
Next session's on the 22nd, right?
Yep, next Saturday.
Alright. That means I have a whole week to make a new character.
Please, my fair
I can help
Gulvig.
out more if you want.
This realm suffers without her spirit.
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again.
At least it gave you plenty of health
I
pickup.
know
Look if you wish, boy.
Refill after
I will
the
not
fight.
be distracted by this fool's errand.
This is me for talking to Dread.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for
I
you.
mean, what are the odds he would end up talking to
There was
people
a
he
giant
made
once
dead?
named Thamur. A very giant who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the
I mean, most of the
greatest
people he
stonemason
made dead
this world
are
had
not in
ever
this
seen.
world, so.
Proud Thamur hoped to
Well,
one day pass
people
his
who are
vast
dead
knowledge
are
onto his
very
son.
dead.
But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Land ho!
Oh, land?
Hostiles.
Yay, we got another portal.
And he's
Now
so
there's
big,
definitely a portal.
he's on the map.
Yep.
I'm reminded of a certain part
Dangerous
in
beast.
Brothers: A
We
Tale
will
of
take
Two
him down together.
Sons.
I'm ready.
Hey, it's a furry.
It's a
It
werewolf.
literally looked like it just pooped an item.
It might have.
Yeah, I don't know what their diet is. Yeah, we're dealing with a giant. Maybe this is like the goose who lays the golden eggs. In this case, it's items.
It ain't a goose. It's nowhere near
Also, doesn't seem to have an interest in bells. There's a bad puppy.
Boy, the way they can combo you down, too.
Got to say the wrong time.
Oh, I landed on my Mimir.
Darn. If only Kratos cared.
This is the first time we've seen that enemy, isn't it?
Yep.
Kinda odd they put two of them on the field at the same time.
Typically heavy on the health, just more. They hit really hard.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the fact that you
dangerous
had
beast.
them
We will take him
down
down together.
at least halfway.
Just give the word.
And then they come up from behind and pick it up.
Work.
Over behind you, brother!
just kind of dawned on me that in the smalls, you do a lot with like vampire stuff. We haven't had to deal with werewolves.
I should fix that.
Well, yeah, but that was mainly, well, wolves being made sentient.
I mean, Oko-san is totally convinced we have a were in the party.
True.
Deal with the were-boar and were-rabbits.
True. I assume they're still trying to figure out how to fix them.
Just keeping the sister away from lettuce a lot.
I don't remember those.
We seek a chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very
Yeah, that was when we were first introduced to Red.
Huh.
It's when the Merchant Civil War finally came to an end.
Oh, yeah.
That big crystal on the giant's brain looks promising. Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.